Hey guys, welcome to Tyranneal. Welcome to the place where we Tyranneal with self-love and unity consciousness. Lisa here. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. I'm your IG, Tyranneal. If you want a personal reading, the info box is below. If you want to be a Patreon, check out the Patreon link below. If you want to be a patron. All right, anyway, welcome to your weekly reading. Hope all is well. I come to you, humble God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love, in accordance with your divine will. What is it that we need to know? So I'm like shuffling, right? And like the High Priestess is coming out, the Moon card is coming out. I'm like, dude, what? This is secrets coming to the forefront, things in the dark coming to light, things becoming clear. I just hope it's good things. All right, let's get into it. That's overall energy for the week. Oh, come on now. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Let me pull up a little bit more. So we have Speak Up coming out, Shine Your Light coming out, and then we have Grieve Your Losses. Now, Speak Up, Grieve Your Losses, I don't know. That might be tied into each other. Someone could be speaking up and shining their light on a situation, like speaking their truth, okay? It could result in some type of endings, all right, or disappointments. So just be mindful of that. I'm gonna pull one more and see what's up. Either way, Shine Your Light is pretty good, but being that it's coming along with this High Priestess and Moon card, I feel like things aren't in the dark are coming out to light. So there's like some new truths, you know, someone's finally like saying like, hey man, the reason why I was acting like this was because of that, or hey, I love you. You know, it could be good. It could be a good thing, right? All right, let's see. What's going on? Oh, yeah, be decisive. All right. Based on whatever this information is that comes up, this light shining moment, this truth affirming moment. See, this is gonna lead to a decision here. So one is like a decision where you're gonna have to erase one thing or replace it with another type of situation. All right. But it's based on this newfound knowledge. Like, what do you want to do with this knowledge? Do you want to keep it going, or do you want to move on to the next situation, job, person, whatever it is, okay? Your answer is to live life to the fullest. Choose whatever gives you this feeling, all right? All right. I don't feel like it's a devastating truth. I feel like it's a truth. It's like new information. Like new information is coming in, and it's going to lead you to have to calculate this new data and figure out what your next move should be, right? Like if you're thinking about leaving a job and you're like working on like, you know, you have this other job in mind, and then you find out, oh, but this job was thinking about promoting you. Now it's like, oh, well, that's new information now. I thought I was at a dead-end job. I'm not? Oh, well, what do I do now, you know? It's like you have to make a, I don't know if it's a snap judgment, but you're going to have to make a choice and be decisive in your actions. Not instead of going back and forth with it. All right. What's going on? For the week. Wow, we have the Star card. See, look at all this light energy. Whatever this is coming to light is good, okay? It's a good thing. It's just new information, but it's new information to give you more clarity on your judgment, you know, so you can assess things properly, all right? So whatever information you had before, it wasn't all the pieces of the puzzle, so now it's getting all the pieces, so now you can make a full and solid decision on something, all right? Nine of Cups coming out in reverse. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, it does lead to some type of loss. It's like, okay, well, I'm going to jump into this new energy, this new field. I'm going to jump into this new chapter, this new relationship, this new job. I'm going to jump into something new. But obviously when you jump into something new, you're jumping out of something old, right? So that's the loss here. It is going to be, it's some type of loss that's going to be a result of you deciding to jump into shining your light. All right, bees that way. But with the star card here, it's definitely a fortunate new one. Okay, it's a fortunate thing that you're jumping into. So let's see. Fool card coming out again. Queen of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles. What is happening here? Okay, so we have this Nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment, coming out in reverse. I feel like, oh, this feels like an old dream. Okay. This feels like an old dream. This could be an ex coming back. We got the Mercury. I don't know what my words are, man. The higher like I go, the more I meditate and shit, the less I can fucking speak English. All right, anyway. The Mercury retrograde, I think, is coming up. So it looks like a return. The return of the Mac. All right. Return of the Mac. But I don't know. It could be a person. It could be a thing. Whatever it is. I feel like it's like an old dream. It's like a dream deferred. And it's coming back like, oh yeah, no, you thought you wasn't going to get that? Go for it. You know? This could be like a dream job or a career that you let go of. And it's like, oh no, you thought that was over. No, it's not over. It was just a pause. It was a break. Oh, you thought this person wasn't going to come back. No, it's time now. You know, it's that type of energy here. It was like an old wish fulfillment. And now you're getting more information about it. Well, that sounds complicated. All right. This has, oh my gosh, this might be like a second chance, a do-over. Anybody have time for these exes? I'm gonna tell you that right now. If y'all watching, I ain't got time for y'all exes, all right? All right, so you're the Queen of Wands coming out. And the Nine of Pentacles. See, you don't have to take this opportunity though. That's what I want to say here. It's just new information. You decide what you want to do there with the new information given. But you just have to be honest with whatever it is that makes you feel lit up, okay? If this thing comes back and it lights you up, it lights your fire, then go for it. If it doesn't, you don't have to pick that back up, okay? Like if you're already really excited about the jump into the new job and then you find out that this old job is going to promote you and that doesn't light your fire, then you don't have to take it. It's that simple. It's something that took a really long time, it seems. Okay, it took a while for it to open up. Okay, but this is another thing here too. This almost feels like giving up on something right when it's about to pop too, okay? So we have the Ace of Pentacles coming through with this Knight of Pentacles. It seems like things were coming to a halt, okay? Things weren't working and somebody might be like, all right, I'm gonna move on to something else, all right? And then when you move on, that's when you realize that it's actually working. If this is a person, then that's really complicated because if you already decided to move on and then they finally show up in a way that you wanted them to, then that's weird, right? You're just gonna have to figure, and that's gonna be different for everyone. Not all exes that come back are good, obviously. Some have changed, right? But that's where you have to use your discernment. Who actually lights you up for real? In the middle of the deck, we do have the Queen of Wands coming out with the Empress. Clarified by the Empress in reverse. I feel like it's a situation. I feel like it's a situation where things didn't go according to plan. Okay? This was a manifestation somebody wanted. It didn't go out. It didn't go according to plan. There was a bit of a struggle. Okay? And now they have their eyes on something else. And as soon as they take their eyes off of that old manifestation and look elsewhere, that's when the person comes in or the thing comes in, whatever it is. It's like once you detach from the outcome, that's when it comes. And now you have, but it's like if your eyes are already set on something else, now you have to figure out, okay, what do I want now? I already have this new job that's really getting me going. It's really, I'm excited about that. So now what? Either way, one of them you're gonna have to let go of, okay? I think this is, okay, hold on. It just feels like, yeah, it feels like options. Options that you thought were done. Oh gosh, yeah, I really feel like this has to do with the Mercury retrograde, but okay. So we have the Nine of Pentacles with that Queen of Wands. It's like that energy of like feeling solo, single, whatever. Even if you're not single, then you're like independent in your energy. It's like getting to that point that you're able to detach from something that you really wanted. And when you finally do that, you break, it's like you break the illusion, you break the spell, you break something. If it was a chaser runner thing and you're like, you know what, I'm done, I'm out. It breaks that runner chaser dynamic, you know, and it brings more stability in. But at that point, you know, sometimes it's like they come back and it's a little bit too little, too late, right? So that's a possibility here. So just be mindful of that. If this is a person and they're coming back and they're finally talking a talk, is their walk matching up to this new set of standards that you now have, right? If you were settling with a job that was paying a certain amount, then you found another job that paid more and had better benefits, and then you find out, well, this job is going to promote you, and you still have the comfort, you know, you don't have to go through this whole process of getting a new job and all that, but they're not going to pay as much, but you still have the comfort of the co-workers and all that good stuff. It's like, are they matching up to this new level of energy that's coming in? The more money, more benefits, you know, it's like that. So it's like it's like an old manifestation that's coming in a little bit late, but you got to figure out whether that works for you or not. That's going to be different for everyone. Let's see what the blockage is. I also feel like it has to do with this person stepping out. It's the independence. It's a card in the Romance Angels deck, and it's called Codependency. And I think the description says something about like your self-respect makes you more attractive. Oh no, that wasn't it. Love yourself first. That's what it was. Okay. But all right, I'm bringing up codependency because you guys might be breaking a cycle of codependency with someone, and then it changes the game. Like this person like looks at you differently, like, oh, they know their worth. They don't need me. They just want me, you know? And that changes the game for people, especially if they feel like, see, yeah, your self-respect makes you more attractive. Makes you more romantically attractive. I feel like that's what happens here. When someone knows their worth, they step away, then it makes it click in this person's head. Like, oh, this person can leave me. It's not like, oh, I'm all that. I'm so amazing that this person's never gonna leave me, or that they're irreplaceable. You know, I think it gives a person a reality check, realizing like, oh yeah, okay, they can find someone else. Let me stop tripping, you know? All right. What's the blockage? Or they're not afraid to find someone else. It sends a statement. It sends a statement to the person. It sends a statement to the universe about what you're going to accept, about your boundaries, so on and so forth. All right. But yeah, I feel like it breaks a spell. It breaks a confusing and struggle situation with that Nine of Wands energy. It's something that was a struggle, just wasn't working. All right. Now, I really like hunker down into the love example, but it doesn't have to be love, okay? There's just some energetic pull. You pulling your energy back, it makes things come to you. Right? Queen of Wands, that's why that Queen of Wands came out. That's how it moves. That's that magician energy. You lure things in, you know? All right, what's the blockage? And stop caring about the outcome. That's that last step of being that master manifester. Like, you could do all the affirmations, but then if you don't have the faith and enough faith for you to detach from the outcome and just know that it's going to work out, you know, that's the last step there. If you can't do that, then you're putting yourself in this weird cycle of overthinking, worrying, and sometimes pushing away the thing that you've been asking for. See that Nine of Wands keep coming out. Nine of Wands, that's struggle mode, all right? That's a blockage. The thing is, it's kind of, oh gosh, see? There's codependency, there's addiction in this situation. There's something about this situation, and with all is red, if this is about a person and this is a lot of passion or something like that, okay? There's something about this situation where it's like, it's a push and pull, it's a codependent situation. Yeah. If somebody's chasing, the other person's enjoying being chased. Okay, and it's creating this weird cycle. One person's putting in all the effort, the other person isn't, you know. Those types of situations. Walking away from that breaks the spell. And they realize, oh, you're not chasing me anymore? All right, let me clean up my act. Then they realize they just playing with themselves. You feel me? Go on in that corner, play with yourself. I ain't playing with you. All right, see? A Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's some type of codependency or addiction with this, all right? That's stopping a cycle. And it's like, it feels like one person is probably putting more effort than the other person, and that's what's causing that weird imbalance. But then it's a realization like, hey, it's a breakthrough. The Two of Swords coming out with the King of Cups. It's like, it's something about like, if this is about two people, it's something about this person. Once the person leaves, and then they're gonna realize how much they've been playing or what they were losing, you know, and that's typical. What happens, but all right, well, what are they feeling to say? The person was standing up for themselves. What are they feeling to say? You don't have to take this situation back. This has a feeling of like, maybe don't look back. It's up to you. It's up to you. You're also being led to have compassion, right? Just because, okay, so if this person comes back and they finally bring you all the talk that you wanted to hear, okay, and they seem a little bit different than before, there's still other options, right? You don't have to take this person back, okay? There's a need to assess whether this person is matching the new set of standards that you stepped into once you left this situation. Because every time you leave something behind, you get a stronger sense of self or boundaries, or you're supposed to learn the lesson. So when you learn that lesson, now you have a new set of standards. Hopefully. It should be the case, right? So now you got to see, like, okay, this person's giving me everything that I asked for before, but now I want this. Can they jump higher? Can they love me more? Can they love me at this level now? Probably not. You know what I mean? So, I mean, with the Three of Swords, I just feel like you can have compassion and they can come back. You can still feel love. It doesn't mean like, oh my gosh, this means I'm supposed to go back. It just means you have compassion. You still have love for the situation. You still have love for the person. It doesn't mean that you have to open up that door. It can just come back for you to finally close it and get the closure, right? For some of you guys, that's the only reason why this person should be coming back, to give you the closure that you need. And it's not even closure that you need, because if you already stepped away and you moved on, you don't really need this closure, but it's nice, right? It's like a nice icing on a cake for you. You stepping into this more powerful mode with the boundaries, then you became their wish fulfillment. That's what it looks like. Or that's when they recognize you as their wish fulfillment. So you should have known that shit when you first saw me. Should have been rainbows and butterflies and unicorns and glitter popping out your ass when you saw me. All right, cool. Eight of Wands here coming out in reverse. See, I feel like when this blast from the past come back, don't look back and get the closure. Sure, keep it short and sweet. It's up to you. Because this double card and this Nine of Wands is still coming out in reverse. I mean, coming out upright. And this Eight of Wands, which is the forward movement, this Wheel of Fortune, this progress, this forward movement, this is coming out in reverse. So it's something to be mindful of. This person, it's like while you're about to move on, they're like, no, wait, hold on. I was just playing. Did they really change their ways? I don't know. Because we still have this struggle, codependent energy. You might have already gotten out of this energy and that's what it took to move on. But when they come back, you might get sucked right back into that old you, that old cycle. Especially if you just left a situation. If you just left a situation, you're not solid enough in this new empowered state to handle this because it's too new. All right. Or maybe not too new, whatever. This energy, this codependent energy is still kind of freshly dead. So you can still kind of give it CPR and bring it back to life. And this person is going to come back and help you do that. Okay. What's the advice? Oh, God. Why? What's the advice here? Why can't they just go? Just go. Then it's gonna have somebody all messed up in the head and confused again. They already done made their decision. They moved on and they got excited. Like, yeah, I'm going to this new job. And they're like, I got something else for you. Come on back. Don't go back. Look at that. See who you were when you attracted this person. Queen of Wands energy, whatever your gender is, it doesn't matter. You are not that person. Or the person that you're stepping into with these new set of boundaries and standards is not still a match for this person. For you to be continuously a match for this person, you will have to go back to who you were. All right? You have the Empress card coming out now. Okay? The Empress card had came out in reverse with that Queen of Wands because I feel like that's what you're transitioning into. This person is not gonna match Emperor mode. We have the Two of Cups coming out. This is a broken connection. They're gonna be a match for who you were. Okay, so you're stepping into these new set of standards. Keep the freaking standards there. Do they match it? Straight up. All right? Do they match the Empress standard or the Empress standard? If they don't, that's it. And it doesn't look like they do. It looks like they're only running back because they feel you pulling your energy away. And that is real, because that happens. Do some energy cord cutting. And watch how them people, they come right back. Like, oh, hey, I just thought about you. Word, I bet you did. Anyway, 8 of Swords. Oh, I'm on my shit today. 8 of Swords coming out. See, don't get caught back up into that loop. They could catch you back in this codependent loop where you just can't get out of it again, or you're confused, or in this freaking struggle mode. Man, drop that. Anyway, Queen of Swords, we're cutting through that with the Sword of Truth. The Queen of Swords know what time it is. They can look at it from this point of view, like, all right, I was young and dumb before. Yeah, I mean, I still love you. Yeah, sure. But I wisened up. I got smarter about this. That's why I left. I'm not gonna, you're not reaching those standards now, okay? That's it. It's done. Ace of Swords, a type of energy here, cutting through that thing, all right? Don't get caught back up in an illusion. The illusion is broken. Now, if you put yourself back under that spell, that's up to you. Now you gotta look yourself in the mirror. Like, all right, man. All right, I might be dumb as fuck right now. You know what I mean? Like the chick on Married at First Sight who kept going back to the boy. It's like after a while, it's like, all right, now you're being silly. All right, we can't even feel sorry for you. Like, you had an out. You were already out the door. Don't go back. All right, but that's up to you. All right. So you have the 5 of Wands coming out in reverse, right? With the 3 of Pentacles. It's something about your independence. You growing your own stuff. That's gonna like, it's gonna be a distraction, okay? That 5 of Wands. Like, just keep that conflict at bay. Tend to your new seeds. You planted new seeds. Like I said, once you set this boundary and you set the standard for yourself, it sends a message to this person and it shook them up, and now they got to deal with their tower moment. That ain't your fucking problem, okay? But what needs to happen is, now that you've planted new seeds and you sent out a message to the universe, like, this is what I want now. I want more. I want this instead. Don't sit there and put in the order for that and then go and entertain the old that doesn't match up, because now you're sending mixed signals to the universe. Okay? All right. Keep watering this. If they're not bringing more to this, if they're not matching that, say it. All right, cool. Can you tell I got triggered by this reading? All right. What's animal spirit out here? What's animal spirit? Don't get confused because you still have feelings. Some people might get that a little bit confused, like, okay, but I still love them. That must mean that it's something. Yeah, sure, it's something there. Because because you didn't completely go there into Empress mode. You're turning into Empress mode, okay? But you're still stepping in this Queen of Wands type of energy, right? You're still manifesting this new end. You just put out the bait. You just put out your order, okay? So you're still in Queen of Wands mode, waiting for your order to come in and step into Empress. While you're in waiting mode, somebody's gonna come in like, hey, you should just stay right here. You ain't gotta go there. All right? It's gonna pull at your heartstrings, and that's fine. Stand your ground. Stand firm in your energy. I love that line. All right. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. Lion spirit, be generous of spirit. There's something to this, like, you're gonna have love for this person. You don't have to be like a complete a-hole about it. Move with class, move with grace. Be compassionate, because it does feel like it's a heartfelt decision, okay? I'm talking like, I'm talking crap, but it does feel like it's a heartfelt decision, okay? The loss, you are gonna feel that loss, like, oh man, that's like the end of an era, or that relationship is really done, you know, and you're really gonna have to just deal with that, and be compassionate with yourself when it comes to that, all right? But also, get giddy about the new order you put in, all right? Let's read this one together. Elephant spirit, learn from the past. All right now, look. Don't let an ex come back and start messing up your thing, what you got going on, confusing you, because they see you doing well. Man, listen, and they want to come back. Y'all was just thinking about you. You was looking mad good on social media. You know what I'm saying? Man, don't sit your ass down. I'm looking at my emperor over there. I don't know what you're talking about. This makes sense. This is why my energy is coming out very playful. I get it. All right. This can feel like a loss, but I feel like this, see, the problem with this, it is going to pull at your heartstrings, but I feel like you've already healed from this. I don't feel like there's no need to feel like real pain, like fresh pain from it, because the healing that you had to do to actually pick up the pieces and move on and actually create something better and actually start feeding new energy into a new thing, for you to do that, it seems like some healing was already done. So it doesn't seem like, I mean, there's always an opportunity to re-break your heart, but obviously don't do that, okay? Don't try to ruminate too much on this. Don't fall down this rabbit hole of what it was or what it could be. Try to let it roll off your shoulders. I really feel like get the closure, keep it light, keep it player. All right, bruh, thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, you were a piece of shit. Thank you. Bye, I'm moving on. You know what I mean? Keep it playful, keep it light here. That's what you're being led to do. It does seem like a loss, but keep it light. Let it roll off your shoulders, all right? Because you got something better. And don't let them come through and start fucking with your frequency, okay? We want to keep the frequency as high vibe as possible, as light as possible. And standing, being secure, being centered, being grounded, being firm in the energy that you have is you not allowing for somebody to come in and shake it up whenever they feel like it. Just because they stepped in, now they messing with how you feel. Don't allow yourself to be so triggered by them. Okay, there we go. All right, what else we got here? Yeah, separation. All right. Also, I'm gonna say, of course, it's always up to you. This is free will. Some people won't go back to the fool, and it's fine. You know what I mean? You're just going to learn another lesson with them. Some of you guys are going to realize, I know better. I'm going to go. So kudos to whoever does that. And kudos to whoever, you know, whatever. I'm not judging. Done. All right, never mind. I'm sorry. Deception came out. That double card came out. Upright. For a reason. With that Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Meaning this person is really just trying to keep you back. I'm not even going to play with that anymore, all right? I'm not going to play. This is what it is. And that's why you have to keep it light. You have to like kind of laugh it off like, yeah, of course, now you get it. You see me out here doing this, of course. But yeah, they're coming through, but they still have the double energy. They're going to put you back into that same loop with them that you were already in. Nothing changed. All right. But they're going to pull at your heartstrings, so it's going to probably be hard to see that. Also because it's someone that you've always wanted them to show up in a certain way, and it seems like they're going to try and do that. Someone else had that reading too. But whatever this is, get the closure, or not. You can block them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got to talk to them. Just be like, nope. Don't spin any type of fucking spell on me. Anyway, I am really hyped right now. I hope y'all have a good week. I hope this provided something for you. Oh, look at that with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It actually came out in reverse. I just flipped it out upright. Yeah, they're not coming through with anything. The Lovers card. And the Ten of Wands. See, they don't want you to close out the cycle with them. They know that you're going to move on to bigger and better. They don't want you to close out the cycle with them, all right? So keep that in mind. Keep it light. Roll it off your shoulders. Laugh. Keep it moving. Okay, but still be graceful always. Anyway, until we meet again, have a great week. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG, Tara and Hill. If you want a personal reading, check out the info box below. If you want to be an angel donor, check out the Patreon link below. All right, until we meet again, pay attention to the red flags. All right, peace.